What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on Polygon Matic. And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news and I will show you what Mr. Jerome Powell just said about cryptocurrencies and how this news might affect the price of entire crypto industry. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here, at this very candle, at this green candle, and I've told you that we have to form the top of our fourth wave, and my assumption was that we should have a little bit longer period to form this wave, and then potentially we might have the double bottom pattern, and we might have the lowest point of our fifth wave right here at the same exact range. And despite of this movement, we have the bottom of our third wave. This shallow wave is the top of our fourth wave and this wave is the bottom of our fifth wave. And this five-wave structure, let me show you, it formed the bottom of our C wave right here. And from this point we already have three impulsive waves to the upside. So I have to say that it is not the best layout that we might have, but in this case we are more bullish than bearish, but I will show you another potential case in my technical analysis. And for now, let's continue with the fundamental news. So, first of all, let's start with the total sentiment for entire crypto market, and we are sitting at the total market cap of $2.26 trillion. It is a 3.35% increase over the last day, and major cryptocurrencies are in green during the last 24 hours, but they are still in red during the last 7 days. And one of the cryptocurrencies that has the highest increase in its value is definitely Polygon. It has about 8% of potential movement to the upside, and let's continue with its numbers. For now, it has a total market cap of $15.31 billion. It is a 7.82% increase. Let me refresh this page. Yes, 7.64% increase. And the total tradable volume during the last 24 hours is $3.16 billion. It's also up for about 22.58%. Very good sign that we have increase in volume during the movement to the upside. So, and let me show you the major news that drives the entire industry higher. And definitely it is Mr. Jerome Powell speech. And let me quote you this article. By the way, it was published just several hours ago on December 15th, and it's titled, Fed's Powell says he doesn't see cryptocurrencies as financial stability concern. And let me quote you this. Cryptocurrencies are really speculative assets, Powell said in a press conference Wednesday after the Fed said it would accelerate the pace of its tapering of bond purchases and penciled in 3 hikes of its benchmark interest rate next year. However, I don't see them, cryptocurrencies, as a financial stability concern at the moment, Powell said. I do think that they are risky, they are not backed by anything, and I think there is a big consumer issue for consumers who may or may not understand what they are getting. Powell also highlighted the role of stablecoins and said he supported the views expressed in the President's Working Group's report, which called on Congress to quickly pass new legislation that would require stablecoins to be issued by insured banks. Stablecoins can certainly be useful, efficient consumer-serving part of the financial system if they are properly regulated, Powell said, and right now they aren't. And they have the potential to scale, particularly if they were to be associated with one of the very large tech networks that exist, Powell added. And I have to say that this news, it is basically a bombshell related to cryptocurrencies, and that's why, because of this news, we have a massive surge in price for entire crypto industry. And let me show you the news related directly to Polygon price action, and let me quote you this. This article was published on December 15th on CryptoPotato.com and it's titled Polygon Price Analysis. Matic eyes $2 as major move appears imminent. And let me quote you this. Considering the current market conditions, it would be mindful to consider that a continuation might fail. despite the strong performance. This is because the weakness in ETH and BTC can pull Matic down despite showing tremendous trade during the December 4th crash. And right here, as you can see, we have this formation, and it marked as some kind of ascending triangle. And I have to say that I disagree with this formation, because in ascending triangle we have to have several touches right here of this border, and we have only this range as our support range. And let me show you that if I switch, for now we are on Poloniex exchange, and if I switch to Binance exchange and switch to daily time frame, let me show you that potentially we have something like this, something like parallel channel. It is not the best one, but it's quite decent. And usually this formation breaks to the downside. This means if we will break this range, this bottom, we will pretty much confirm the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 waves structure in it as entire movement, and in this case we have to retrace the entire movement from this bottom to this top. And for now this layout is debatable, because on several exchanges we have the third wave right here that is shorter than first one and fifth one, and in this case it is the major violation of Elliott wave rule theory. But it is what it is. We just have to have more confirmation in order to realize where we are on the price chart. And so far we have this is our first wave, this is our second, this is our first on a smaller scale, this is our second, and this is our first on a much smaller scale, and this is our second wave. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, let me switch to hourly time frame. And for now we have the bottom of our C wave right here, and we clearly have 5 wave structure in this movement. And this might be our first wave, second, third, fourth and fifth. And it is also not the best breakdown, because we have the retracement of the fourth wave that is overlapping the first wave territory, and this means we cannot have this movement to the upside as our motive wave, but this huge volume shows us that potentially we have this wave as our third wave. And in other case, in other breakdown, means that we might have, this is our first wave, this is our second, this is our next, on a smaller scale, next movement to the upside, which is forming the third wave. Then we have to have a retracement to the fourth, and fifth wave might be much higher if it is the case. And on a slightly smaller scale we might have, this is our first wave, this is our second, this is our third. For now we are in the fourth retracement wave, and we have to hit somewhere here the top of our fifth wave, and it will form the internal third wave. So, what should we expect next? We have several key points. First of all, if we want to see this movement as our motive wave, and it should be motive wave, we cannot retrace lower than this range of about $2.04. And if we will retrace this range, it will indicate that this is not the case, and we have to prepare for some kind of lower price action, especially if we will see a bearish sentiment on Bitcoin and Ethereum. So, and bullish case is following. If we will hold this line, if we will hold the $2.04, we might have a next leg to the upside to hit our fifth wave, to hit, let me show it to you on a smaller scale, that we might have something like this. This is our first wave, second, third. So far we have, this is our fourth wave, and we have to hit our fifth wave, and it will be the top of our third one. Let me downgrade this degree. And when we will see this top, we will have another retracement to form our fourth wave, and then we have to have one more leg to the upside to form our fifth wave. So technically we should hold several levels, and if I mark another support line, if I switch to 4 hours time frame and draw the line like this, let me show it to you. We should hold this line, and as you can see, it is not the perfect price action at this range, but still we have this range as a potential support line, and if we won't break this line, and it is pretty much the bottom of our channel that I marked right here, if we won't break this range, we will remain bullish. So I have to say that it is quite tricky analysis, but we have to confirm the trend, and so far we are not out of the woods. That's why we have to be cautious. So I think from the technical standpoint that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye!